Hello there, this is Malik and welcome to episode 14 of Ostranauts. I flew back and sold the stuff. Basically, that's it. I also shifted the airlock out a little bit. That's kind of like the configuration that's going to be it. Yeah, just to make some floor space so that I can actually get on with the next phase. And I'm going to do some building and deconstruction now. And you guys can enjoy it or not. Or fast forward. Fast forwarding is an option as well. But it's really up to you. I don't see at this point. Again, we've only barely had an episode go live. And I still don't know exactly what people are going to be into. So I'm still kind of don't know what. I mean, I'm playing it for me. I've always played games for me, and I guess we're gonna see how much of that me is also you lot. Some, not all. I don't know. So why is there suddenly a low pressure alert? I mean, pressure's good. I also found out that the doors, because it looks like the doors are installed inside walls. So you put it across a 3-wide gap. Actually, the end bits, they are walls, but they're part of the door, which you can probably tell from the image there. So I'd kind of built things around it with the in mind that the door would go on top of the walls, but it's not. So there it is. It's kind of the airlock expansion. What I'm eventually going to have is I'm probably going to move those in a bit and then move those down a bit and have the air extractor here, and then it will be accessible for when and if I ever need it. I don't know. There's the turbo air pump just, I don't know. Is it being used for anything? I don't know. I think it just sucks all the air out of here, but then it kind of puts it in this can. And in fact, this can has some oxygen, nitrogen, a tiny bit of oxygen and nitrogen in it, like atmospheric proportions. So it's slurped up some, it's mixed air. I don't know. I don't know what the point of this is. But we'll figure out how I want to deal with this another time. It might be that if I put an oxygen tank there, it will only pull out oxygen. Whereas this is a mixed gas canister. So it'll be interesting to see if maybe if we expand the airlock a little bit more, or have additional cans or something like that we can. Actually, while I think about it, let's go, because I think I left the other battery in here. Yeah, the game doesn't seem to, yeah, here we go, 100% charge. Let's put the low charge there. I think the oxygen gets restocked as part of me purchasing things. Speaking of purchasing things, I need to pay the selected fees. And I'm going to use the fuel kiosk. You know, still in my suit. Oh, wow, look at that. Submit. Oh, did that just zoom in? Kind of did. Okay. You know, I think I could probably kill everybody in the station. Because they've still not normalized their nitrogen pressure from when I vented all of my excess nitrogen pressure into there. I almost feel like I could kill everyone. Like, what's the pressure that would kill people? Like, according to this suit on the right, the red bit of overall kilopascals is pretty close to what this is. So I'm kind of curious whether or not that's a thing that can happen. I should probably eat something as well. Let's trade with this one. We've got to keep a varied diet. Oh, you know what? prawn stir-fry curry. I'll have that. I'll have that. Even with my suit on, let's see if we can eat. It appears as though I can. And I still don't know how to sleep. At some point, I think my character's just gonna pass out. Oh wow! Look at that conduit. That whole area is just a bit knackered, isn't it? Look at my ship. It's not pristine, and obviously that backpack is making it look worse than it is. But my ship's amazing. So yeah, I've got the spare door there, the fridge. I've repaired everything. Got the sink. Not that the fridge and sink are probably going to be going anywhere in the near future, but maybe they are. I don't know. Bear in mind, when I've moved all of the drive systems and some of the life support down into the engineering room, there's probably going to be quite a bit of space. Like the heater has to stay in here, but these two oxygen and whatever pumps are going to be moved sort of partially into that room. So there won't be space for a sink or a fridge there, but all of this area, minus the chargers, will all then be vacant, minus the dolly. But I could put the dolly, like, here, and then have a little mini sleeping, like, corner here. I could figure it out, you know what I mean? I can work it out and see where we want to go with it. But now is the time. Now is the time. And this is gonna be a thing. I've got oxygen, I've got battery, I've got a backpack of shit that I don't need. What's this backpack got in it? That's the one with all the flaws. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna start disassembling things. So yeah. And we're gonna go quite quickly. Now, technically, these pumps shouldn't be working because they have to be installed on walls. But I'm not particularly concerned about that. So now they're unpowered. So the atmosphere now is what it is. We're gonna just shove. See, I don't know which way these pumps are, but I know how to reprogram them so that they do the correct thing. And now I just need to break this wall open, and at the moment the atmosphere is still good in here, but not for long. And psh, there we go. Just gonna pull out all of those, and then I'm gonna install this door. Unable to comply, items required first, adding tasks now. Okay, no, I think it was being weird. Okay, that's now a door to a vacuum. But this is fine. This is fine. The alarm will potentially get annoying, but we're fine. Just gonna go to normal speed for a bit. Okay, so this will be the door to engineering when it's done. I'm just gonna I can sort out the floor quality soon. But yeah, so I have enough floors, I think. And that's the key thing, I think. Oh God, how do I... How do I see what I'm doing? Install. Oh, here we go. It was just a bit awkward. Are you meowing still, madam? You are, aren't you? Are you a meowy girl? She's complaining that I've stolen the sun. She was basking in the sun, being as happy as anything. Just the happiest cat in the world. You know, full belly, lots of sun, usual cat priorities, you know. And then I was rude and stole the sun. Like, how can I even... Hang on a second, am I putting the wrong tile down here? Damn it, yeah, I am. Hang on, let's, yeah, because I think it's... If I install one of these here, I could then uninstall this one and put it where it goes. I might turn those alerts off, because they are starting to annoy me even. I think that this is the way it's gonna be. Yeah, let's turn these alerts off. Looks like the nitrogen thingy doesn't seem to care. I suppose it doesn't really matter about the nitrogen as long as the oxygen's a thing. Okay, let's do the curvy one again. Install. So yeah, got all of these panels from that derelict, and yeah, I'm excited to see this whole thing in action. Now, we haven't got the walls, so we're going to throw that out there straight away. But I don't think we necessarily need the walls just yet. And this is going to bulge out in a way that's inefficient, but it's fine as well. So as I say, the idea will be the room will be at the bottom here. So it'll form kind of like a big fat T shape is roughly what the ship's going to be like. That's going to come out like that slightly because when I found out that the door, let's work while we talk. When I found out that the door included its own wall ends, I then figure we probably can't put the pumps out. But then the idea of having the pumps with the oxygen and the nitrogen kind of recessed a bit. Actually, I quite like the idea of that. So I figured that I'd probably just do it like this anyway. With this outwardy bit. So it actually works out okay. Now, I am, since we do have the option of doing this, a bit of a fast forward for you. So it's not going to be too much, but I figured you'd like to see the process, even if you don't necessarily get to see the placing of every single tile. Because I'm certain that every single tile will just get tedious. It'll get tedious for me, so it'll probably get tedious for you. There's probably some way of me just assigning all of this as one big job and just having my guy do it, but I don't know what that is. Maybe I'll figure it out. There'll be like a task. I mean, there's an install thing. Hang on. This bit I'll show you. Ooh. Okay. See, my guy isn't doing this, though. Oh, auto task. What's he doing? Oh, okay, I'm drinking water, apparently. Okay, no, I'm doing it. Oh, look at that. Okay. This pleases me. Although it's spontaneously... What is this? I don't know what happened then, but it was a bit weird. But this is a much better way of doing it. Oh, I'm so glad I figured this out. Nope. Shit. That's incorrect. If I go to tasks, I'm going to speed time up a little bit. What's the last task that I did? Or the second to last task that I did? Get rid of that one. There we go. Install hull. This one. That one. That one. That one. That. Damn it! It rotated it back after I clicked. Like, I clicked the first one, and then it was just kind of like, oh, is that what you want? I'm just going to pause it so that I don't keep getting this lag. There we go. Install. See, it's kind of like, I think it's just dropping off the items. I think that's what he's doing right now. Yeah, I don't like the fact that it resets the rotation. Oh god, that is so much better. Look at him go! I just watch the battery and the oxygen of the suit and just wait for him to build. I say him, but you know what I mean. Me, the thing. The thing. Oh, look at that, though. That's so much fucking easier. Oh my god. You see, this is the sort of thing where it's like, if you had a crew, it would work really well. Ah, my goodness. Look at that, though. That's amazing. So now I'm just going to uninstall this battery, because I need to uninstall the battery. Otherwise, I wouldn't uninstall the battery, obviously. Now, I could. I almost never need to touch the engine-y things. I could put the engines outside the ship. They were originally outside the ship, weren't they? I need to pick it up. Then I need to deposit it down. At some point, I will fix the tile mismatch stuff. Yeah, this is good. And look at this! It's so cool! I mean, it's a bit knackered, but I bet orders, repair. Oh, there's a lock up there. Auto task. I'm just going to select everything. And then I'm guessing that will include... Well, I mean, it's literally a case of... Yeah. Make the floors nice! So, yeah. What I'm going to do, while Slave Melek is slaving away... I'm actually gonna turn around and I guess specify some... Oh, look at that. It's so fucking good. It's legitimately really, really cool just to watch this happen. Okay. That's a lot easier. Anyway, so the point is there needs to... What was that? Oh, drinking water. I'm like properly like being good and drinking plenty of water. Oh, look at the shiny clean floor. This is good. So I'm gonna pause it because it does create a bit of lag, like I've said. But install controls. Here we go. This is the Hydra thing that I have. Look at that. Heavy lift rotor. That's like for atmospheric travel shit. Fusion field coils assembly. But yeah, none of this is what I'm... Well, not none of it. This is specifically what I do want. That was... Yeah. How cool that is. Install, MISC? No. I mean, conduit would be a good idea. Although the walls aren't here, the conduit can still be, put in. Oh, I've kind of got that a bit wrong. And there he goes. Now, some of these might not get done because we don't have enough conduit, but we do have quite a bit of conduit. I'm just going to let him get on with it. Now, we've got these walls, so what I could do is build a little bit of wall just for the thrusters. Then I can move the thrusters in here. I wonder if I've actually got enough conduit for everything. Oh, and apparently repairing is a thing, but I don't have enough conduit here. So cancel action. Uninstall that bit of conduit, which I'm assuming then will immediately mean that they'll put conduit in. Well, they're repairing and restoring and doing things. The auto task definitely does seem pretty good in the general scheme of things. Now we need more conduit, but I feel like I can go and buy one more piece of conduit. But then again, like I said before, I can recover the conduit that's being used for these. Okay, I'm still repairing. Oh, no. Uninstall that can, please. I'm going to uninstall that canister. We're going to install the... Ugh, there. Why can't it do that? Unable to comply. Adding tasks first. Okay. Well, that was a thing, I guess. Maybe that's not a... I don't know. Of course. Ah, the system works. And then install this one. There. So in theory, just that should be powering the thrusters as they are. So that should be fine. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna I mean, let's just do the install. I know it's probably for such a small job. There it is. Go there. There and there. Think that was what I was gonna do. Auto task. Orders. Uninstall. That and that. And that and that. And that, and that, and that. Hang on. Ooh, I've got to be careful because it may be trying to uninstall the walls. Yeah. And then we have install, control. We have these cool little thrusters. Okay. I think it's slowly getting done, but also automatically. Oh my god. Sometimes it's worth... See, when you've got a small ship, well, when you've got a tiny ship, you can end up just doing things one by one, because one by one is fine. But when you've got large batch jobs to do, like this, yeah, it works really well. It'd be interesting to see how much, well, to make sure that we do actually have thrust. Yeah, because if I turn around and go orders uninstall, and then I untoggle everything but conduit, and then do that and that and that, and that and that and that. I didn't even check to see if it reset the settings, but it looks like it's fine. And then I have install, control, no, power, conduit. Conduits there. Now we have some conduits lying around. Look at that! It's just happening. And there we go. Stuff has happened. So this obviously is all outside the ship, and obviously this door is potentially a problem. I like the fact that I'm just maintaining shit automatically now. That's a good bloody shout. That's a good bloody shout. Cancel action, restore. I want you to just manually restore that because it's inaccessible and was a bit knackered. And now auto task again. What the fuck are you doing? Dude, you do not... Hang on, Desmond Fitzgerald. He's trying to get into my ship, but I'm going to assume that from the looks of that, that thankfully he can't get in. Because he doesn't want to come in here. Like, that area has a very thin atmosphere. His blood isn't just going to boil while he's in there. And the moment the airlock opens, it'll fill this with breathable air. Anyway, he doesn't not want to come out in here. Though, to be fair, that door is currently closed. So this near vacuum in here, it is basically a vacuum, would very rapidly fill from the air in the station. So that's not the worst, but he definitely still does not want to come in here. Like, why? Why, buddy? I still think maybe he's someone I know. I have no idea. I feel like he's someone I know. Desmond Fitzgerald. Desmond Hahn. Yeah, I don't know who this person is. I know a Desmond. Different Desmond. I think at this point I'm repairing flaws that I actually can't see the... I mean, look at that. It's look at my ship compared to this... My god, look at all these things that are knackered over there. Damaged racks and stuff. Looks like storerooms. But my ship is so shiny. But yeah, I think this is a nice functional little bit of thing. Now obviously we need a lot of walls. And obviously I need to get the oxygen stuff back in place. Now I know the thrusters kind of look like they're blocked by that wall. We've seen before that they work fine like that. I'm going to move. Well, I'm going to uninstall this light here. Oh, there's a light outside there as well. And I'm going to install this light here. Actually, you know what I am going to do instead? I'm going to uninstall this wall again. That's kind of odd. And I'm just going to put it down in the middle at the bottom here. And then put a light on the outside there. Or a light on the inside there, I don't know. Inside probably would make more sense. To at least partially illuminate this place. Do it. Go. Oh, look at this. Look at my little tiny rusty shed on wheels. Look what it is becoming. Isn't it a thing of beauty at this point? It is a thing of beauty, and in a kind of vacuumy kind of don't go in the engineering room kind of a way, but a thing of beauty nonetheless. I love it. And all I have to do now is kind of figure out what to do with well, I mean, all these intakes, I just shove them on the dolly, I suppose. Yeah, they all just fit on the dolly, and then I sell them? Well, I won't sell them immediately. I will make sure the ship still works. I need to put the pumps in, so let's install these pumps. There. I could obviously instruct with the task manager thing. Just install here. But I feel like if I'm doing like one thing here, one thing there, it's not going to be a big deal just doing it manually this once. I'm also going to see if I can put the sensors directly above the appropriate locations. Yeah, dude, this is not going to... So, what is this? This is the CO2 one. Let's go to control panel and just switch this off. Off. No, god damn it. Off. And just to double check. I know I shouldn't have to double check. So oxygen on the right. Okay. So we install the oxygen tank there. We install the nitrogen tank there. And then I'm going to see if I can install the sensors directly above the pumps. And because the pumps are high up on the wall, things like heaters can exist in their spot. Which, to be fair, the battery probably could have existed in that spot as well. But I do want... Let's get the nitrogen pressure sensor sort. Oh, it's all the way out there. Why did it go out there? Bloody game. So... Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. It can't go there, but it can go next to it. Oxygen and battery are good on the suit. Oh, is that guy giving up? No, he's still trying to get him. Idiot. You see, that's nice symmetry. Oh, it's kind of invisible, though. It's underneath the rack. Or behind the rack. Well, the rack isn't even going to be there when I actually do things properly, so... In fact, actually, the little racks were going to go in here. Actually, no, because then that would block access to that. So it was going to go here, I think. Yeah, they were going to go next to there as a kind of a storagey thing. I mean, that's literally what racks are for. They're for storage. So that's exactly, yeah. That I bet you're glad I clarified that, aren't you guys? And these bits of wall that didn't match any other kind of wall can stay where they are. Because I only had them temporarily just to get the thing working. Okay, I am now going to activate the oxygen thing. This is pretty cool. Sorry, I'm just double checking all of the things. Am I done out there? Well, actually, the first thing I need to do is double check what did I actually have installed in this. So this rack has a load of nitrogen. So really, it's the wrong way around. Let's just dump all the nitrogen out here temporarily and go over to the other one. That has a bit of a loose wall and a bed. Let's put the bed in my backpack. Just put the bed over there. And then put all these nitrogens actually where the nitrogen is. So they're kind of like backing up the nitrogen here, sort of. We've never had the necessity to be faffing around with anything like that, but I feel like we might as well have spare nitrogen in case somehow we run out as an emergency, sort of like, oh shit, what have I done? Spare bit of wall, which we don't really need at this point. Like, obviously we need a lot of walls, but I'm just going to kind of leave it loose. Well, when I say loose, I mean loose out here. Out there, I mean. Okay, I think we are done outside. We've got the alerts going off, but the these pumps are off. Now, oh, one thing I do need to do before I access the lock. Yeah, because I don't know the code, so what I'm going to do is factory reset this. Which takes a while, and obviously is illegal, unless you own it, and I do own it. Okay, factory reset mode. Okay, so now that door is locked, I literally cannot walk through it until I unlock it. And this is the solution to the concern that you guys may have had that of like accidentally opening this door to a vacuum. It's like, no, it's sealed, it's locked, it's passcoded, it's all good. And now, because I can get to the bloody air tank. Wait, not the air tank. I can just walk around. Or is this going to be one of those weird things where you absolutely have to have something directly, nothing below it? See, at the moment, we have enough oxygen pressure, but that would make my lungs dry out and bleed. And I can't, for some reason, get to the control of this. That's so weird. I should be able to do this. Well, there we go. Just. And now we have... Look at that. Nitrogen is pumping in. Pressure is starting to increase. Temperature is starting to increase as well. That's about enough nitrogen, I think. And there we go. Ah, okay. So now we've, as you can see, we've got a lot of space now, a lot of spare space. What I'm gonna do with all of it exactly, I'm not 100% sure yet. But I know I'm gonna put the dolly in that corner there. I feel confident enough at this point to just take off all my bits. Excuse me. Let's just chuck the pack of floors in there. We just now need lots of walls, and I think going back to that previous derelict, stealing more lights, stealing the rest of that reactor. I didn't actually get a huge amount of money for all of those reactor bits. Bear in mind. So it's like, let's just pay off some mortgage. Job done. So I still 100% say that your best bet is nitrogen and oxygen tanks. To get the money, it's nitrogen and oxygen tanks from stuff like that. Like even the more expensive objects, which, you know, got 4, 5, 6 grand, they themselves took up like 4, 5, or 6 tiles of space, and some of which you can't even put in the dolly, so it becomes extra awkward. So yeah, I'd argue and say that no, they're not actually that worth salvaging, like, unless you're going to use them. Yeah, but that's that. So let me go and get all my equipment and everything. Do that, do that. We take off the suit. We get that. Come on. Come on. No, it's locked up again. There's every now and then these little lag spikes really are frustrating. Even at this slow speed, it just keeps on, like, being a bit awkward. But here I am, back doing my thing. And I need to start thinking about where I'm going to install other things. So obviously I've got racks, these bins. I think I'm going to move the bin up so I can move that vent down there. And I like the fact that as long as I don't mind depressurizing the main thing, I don't have to dig walls out now to get into the into there. But yeah, we'll see how this setup performs. It will probably perform identically. Can't place item here. Well, then just move there then. I know some of these can just be put in storage, but I'm just kind of moving them out the way. Just to kind of get an idea of space. And again, that definitely can... Let's just actually put that in my inventory. I'm liking this. And the fact that I can probably put something underneath here. Can I put this rack underneath there? Ooh, okay. Let's try that. We can. Because racks are ground-based, so anything put on a wall... It kind of hides the things, though, which I don't have a major problem with, but it just doesn't quite do it for me. Like, the lights are good. I can see the lights are on, and I know what the lights are for. But it's not quite as elegant, almost. But look at the amount of space we've now got. We've got oodles of space. You know, I could even park the dolly in the middle here and not give a shit. Now, the vents are just underneath these two bins. That's what's being stored under there. So when I do finally have enough wallage, which hopefully will be soon, we can, yeah. I need to go back and get walls. And I think having a different style of wall, because I know I've already started using that old style that the rest of the ship uses, but I don't think there's a problem in having other styles of walls. That means I can always, there's always some kind of wall that I can use, and that kind of darker theme wasn't actually too bad. And for an engineering block, and the fact that I've used their orange tiles kind of makes it kind of thematically match, I guess, because I assume that that ship was built with that theme in mind, you know? But yeah, we need some more lights for the front, and probably for the back and the sides around here. But ultimately, I think that's pretty damn good. Now we just need to see if the ship actually flies. What we could do, we could go on a sort of a maiden voyage thing. Not a maiden voyage, but... Oh boy, yeah, I just walked straight into, straight into that airlock, which of course hadn't been filled up with anything. I don't think I ended up getting too injured, thankfully. I'm probably fine. Let's talk to the gig people. So we've got cheap-ass local courier stuff. Investigate death on the Star. 278 kilometers. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm up for that. I am up for it. It's a distance, but I can easily make that distance. I just drift that way. It doesn't take long at all. And it's a new ship because I definitely haven't been there before. Let's do it. Okay. So we can, thankfully, quite easily... I'm just going to stand here for a bit. There we go. That just does that. I suppose I should put the fridge over here as well. I don't know why I'm rotating it for the feet at the front. That only matters when it's installed. But yes, I could actually install the fridge in that location. But it's just the thought that maybe I will at some point be needing long-term food storage kind of fascinates me in a way. That there are fridges and sinks and beds and toilets and exercise machines and entertainment systems. I think this could potentially become a whole crew management sim as well, because, you know, there's a crew button literally here. There's me, but no crew. It's great. No, I do like it. Oh, my engineering floors is looking good. It's a shame you can't walk through charges. Because then I could just put them along the walls and but then again, I need to access them slightly more often than other things, so maybe not. I'm just going to double check that they all have something in them. Yep. 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 Oh, no, it doesn't. This one is the laser thing, which we don't really need yet, but that's good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly get the thermostat. Uninstall that. And I guess put that, like, can I put it above something? I could put it above the cooler. That actually makes sense. Okay, doesn't like it. It might be that I can't put this elsewhere. Oh, there we go. Yeah, because I think, I assume anyway, at least. Yeah, it gets input from that, and then the heater will also get input from that. Yeah, so they're both getting inputs from that to then maintain a good temperature. It's good to know how things are wired up in a game like this, because if you start to then have problems, like I did when I moved both the air pumps, the nitrogen and the oxygen pumps, and suddenly the atmosphere went haywire and I was forced to investigate, now I know that, and it's a good thing to know these things. But now all the charges are like they are. Kind of want to just spread them about a bit. I don't know. They're fine where they are. Certainly nothing wrong with where they are. I guess time to go investigate this murder, which I've been delaying for no reason whatsoever. So, specifically, this mission is a ship called the Star, 279 kilometers. 279 kilometers. That's the closest. There's nothing else at that range. It's just that's a bit... Okay, well that one down there's the most likely one, and we'll soon know as we go toward or away from it. Yeah, right. So... Undocking, please. Clamps. Whoa, look, there's like a Is that hauler like chasing an unidentified vessel? Because I've seen them what I assume is hauling them. But that one seems to have escaped. Well. Okay, I think our rotational acceleration is like way better. What the fuck was that? I just heard a thunk. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Although, look at my facial expressions. I think the G-force is a bit much. Anyway, was it that one? No. It's that one. Yeah. Yeah, does that always happen? For the moment, it's 220. What's the gig like? 293. Shit, we're going in the wrong direction. Okay. Oh no, I'm gonna have to decelerate. And that might hurt me. I'm like... God, yeah, this is definitely more performance. More performance than I'm used to. Okay. So, 296. $296.55. Okay, so we are... So it's above us then. Okay, let's just push some acceleration, I guess. Okay, we are now heading directly toward something. Wait, 291. It can't be that. It has to be something else. I am so confused. Oh, what about that one? Okay, now we're heading directly toward a new target. It's going to speed up a little bit. So it's 270. 270, I think that's it. The other thing I need to check with the gig is how long have I got left? 35 minutes. No, that's fine. Now I know where I'm going, and the engines are a bit more powerful than the other ones. I can go a bit more oomph. Let's fucking burn some fucking... Well, we're not really burning anything. We're expelling nitrogen. There we go. We're going at 0.5 kilometer a second. We're fine. Hopefully all this acceleration isn't just gonna like slowly break all my bones. Or my flesh liquefies. It's that one there. Jeez, yeah. I've picked a much further away thing, but for 7-minute ETA, we've got 32 minutes before we run out of time for get the big reward. I'm just going to cruise on in at 0.5 kilometer a second. We've got 6 minutes game time before we get there. So let's speed that up a bit. I want to see if I can change my ship registry name. That would be good. Keep forgetting to do it. So we are heading off center. as you can see. Clear the alert, since we know that that is the case. Oof. Yeah, we're pulling some G's potentially. Okay. Speed matched. Hail ship. Target unresponsive. Uncontrolled docking. Slowly cruising in. We're a long way from home. Well, I mean, we're further away than we've ever been before. So that's a thing. We know that's a thing. Okay. It's a small ship. Oh, it's an oxygen freighter. That's good. Hang on, what the fuck is going on there? Oh. Well, Ethan seems to be taking a drink. He's in a suit. Is he like a psychopath? Career pirate. Uh-oh. Okay, I think we need our gun. I don't know why he's on this ship. Oh, and he's got a knife. No. He's also really crap in an EVA suit. So my training in EVA suits, but also my complete lack of skill with a gun, we'll see how that pans out, shall we? I don't know why I'm doing it this way around. It's a bit weird. Let's just put the toolbox down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's a pirate and he's probably hostile. He's got a knife. This is like our first combat. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to do it for the next episode, aren't I? I know, you've been sitting through this for an hour and finally some actual action. Next episode, because the thing is, think about it. If someone had skipped this episode because they didn't want to watch all the building and then they miss a fight, oh, that'd be a terrible thing. But yeah, you guys are gonna have to wait a week. No, well, half a week. Depending on which day of the week this gets released. I don't know what it is. Anyway, so I'm gonna continue with this little anti-pirate shenanigans. I mean, to be fair, if he leaves me the fuck alone, I'm less likely to want him dead. But also, I feel like I should probably kill him anyway on the off chance. I think he's probably going to be violent. He's murdered somebody, and I'm here to investigate the murder. I'm assuming, you know, he's found with the body. So we'll see what happens. Interesting, this is the furthest away from the station. It's also now potentially the most dangerous. So maybe the further away from the station you get, the higher level the encounters, you know? We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to get my knife out. A knife! And see what we get. Yeah. Oh boy. Time to shine, gun thing, and it's yeah. Let's do it. Woof. Till next time. Cheerio.